So here we are, the high of 77 degrees on Thursday. Well, folks, 31 years ago, this is what the radar looked like. We had a major storm crawling up the Appalachians, and this deep blue color is heavy snow that fell across the region. And we had the series last night, but part 2 of our remembrance of the blizzard of '93 continues.
The storm of '93 blizzard was really bad, but I remember we had some ice with it some too, and we didn't have power for over 2 weeks.
31 years ago today, folks, a historical East Coast storm was moving up the coast and brought prolific amounts of snow to southern West Virginia. We have Caleb Pearl here. He works here at the station. And how old were you at the time?
So I was 3, a few months shy of being 4, so I was pretty close to 4 years old.
And do you remember that storm like it was yesterday?
Not quite like it was yesterday, but I have a few key vivid memories of that storm. Most of what I remember is my dad being outside for hours at a time for days on end, digging through the snow to dig out cars out of the driveway. And we'd also get a big pile of wood delivered every year because we had a wood stove connected to central heating that my dad would have to bring in wood and burn it all winter to keep the house warm, and he would have to dig all the way out to the wood pile to bring in the wood to heat the house. And I just remember him digging for hours and me sitting outside with him.
And the reason he was digging for hours is because we had temperatures in the single digits and teens, and that snow blew like it was snow dust across the region.
I spent so much time outside with my dad while he was doing all that during that blizzard, and I remember it being cold and the snow as if it was never ending.
It was amazing. It set barometric pressure readings across the region. Wind gusts were prolific. People were without a power. And there's one picture of you inside with your sister, and you can see the depth of the snow adjacent to the glass sliding door.
It was right up to my head, and in that photo I look a little bit afraid. I think I was a little intimidated by the amount of snow coming down.
It was amazing, and to think 31 years later it's in the 60s and we are going for temperatures in the mid 70s on Thursday. Chief Meteorologist Chad Merrill for Newswatch.